Yo, boys, ladies, and gentlemen, what is up, my dudes and dudettes? Today we will actually be showcasing one of the best teams in UTDX, which is going to be the synchro between Ace and Sabo with Roger. Now, Roger, he is so good because he costs no money. You can also press this button immediately and it'll place down any one piece unit that you haven't placed down yet. So for example, I already used it and it'll just put Luffy right where he's standing and then you can just place him down again. So he is absolutely like insane. Also, his passives are like crazy. His crit rate is fixed, so you can't move it, but every time you pop this, he gains what's it called? An extra 20% crit damage. So if I just spam pop this, cause he keeps the upgrades as well. If I just spam pop this over and over, uh, he will go absolutely insane. He also gains a damage buff when you place him down. Um, so basically, when you place him down, he does radiation for 50% damage. Is immune to stuns, gains 100% damage, and each attack he loses minus 20%, and on max upgrade he loses minus 10%. Um, yeah. This is the auto place. If there's no person that you're like swapping in when you do the thing, he just gets a free upgrade. Next, when he's stunned, he ignores the stun and gets a 65% damage buff. And he does attack 2. And on attack, enemies drop 15% more yen if they die within his range. And he has a clash between Whitebeard, but clashes, as we all know, it's just like one big attack. It's not really worth it when you can run the synchro unit. So let's go ahead and get him maxed out to see how much damage he's doing with ruler and with, I'm pretty sure I'm rocking double damage relics. I think I'm running double damage. Yeah, rocking double damage and the Reaper necklace. He with his buff he was doing around 200k. So I guess just sell him again. You can really just, what's it called, constantly sell him. He does 292k every 7.46 seconds, and he's a ground full AOE, which is insane. So, for example, the original best team was Zoro, Luffy, Katakuri, and Fern. Fern to buff all of their crit rates and to be a hill. Ooh, I accidentally sold him regularly. That was a misclick. But now Roger is a better Katakuri, and what's it called? Ace and Sabo are the better hills, and Zoro's not really like that useful aside for his thing. Plus, when this is your main DPS, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so now we can just, once the buff goes down, we can send him again to get his crit up. But now we can focus on these two in the corner. First person to go is Ace with a 57k and 5.84 second SPA. Next we've got Sabo, and Sabo does more damage than Ace. I don't know if it's a significant amount. Okay, it's not that significant. It has a firewall that you can place. I'm gonna place it there, but it's not that much more than Ace's. It's like 40k. But now we can do the synchro drive. So we're gonna go ahead and pop it, and bang! Look at this damage. 187,000. Oh no, 241,000 damage every. Oh, 359,000 damage every 6.77 seconds with a pretty good range and a line AoE. Now, let's check his passives. On attack, apply burn for 100 and 50% damage. So they're already doing even more damage than this. Next, when a boss spawns, plus 15% damage, minus 10% SPA, plus 5% range. And when you're doing burn to a boss, the burn will last 2 ticks longer. Lastly, Defying Flames When an enemy with burn dies, he applies critical burn to nearby enemies. And when attacking an enemy that already has burn, he will reset the duration of the burn. He, SABO, and Ace's Synchro is absolutely insane because it's like the highest the highest DPS in the game. Then with Roger's like probably second or third best what's it called DPS in the game with his insane passive to where you can just replace him and get extra damage and also just do whatever you want. Lastly, Luffy will also buff their amount of DOT. I don't know if it'll show up here, but he will buff their amount of DOT with this and also do like pretty good damage as well on the side. So this is the team. Everyone does basically 300k damage average. So really the DPS is looking like a million. I can't lie. Probably like a million DPS per second, really. Depending if they're all attacking at the same time, plus the burn and the pushback from Luffy and Roger's like passives, depending on if you just sold him and placed him back down. But yeah, that is the video. Hope you guys enjoyed.